Fixation. Becoming fixed on something is often problematic in this variable and changing world. If you can only focus on one thing or an aspect, you often miss the subtleties of life around you, which give you options you otherwise would never have seen. Of course, there are times when concentrating all your energies on one thing is what the issue requires. Like, for instance, focusing on your wife to the exclusion of all the other women who surround you. But I'm sure you realize, Mr. President, there's a difference between focus and fixation. Fixating evidently comes easy to you as opposed to focusing, which seems to be something you find difficult. There's an adage which says that if the only thing you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Fixating falls into that category, whereas focusing allows you to see all aspects of the issue. Fixating causes you to be very one-dimensional. Fixating does not allow you to move past the object of your fixation. In fact, you become so consumed by that fixation that you lose all reason when it comes to that subject. Often, this cripples you emotionally and tarnishes your relationships, especially should anyone try to help you. The very people who are trying to help you move on and gain perspective often become the focus of your ire because they are not as consumed by the fixation as you are. One of the problems with fixations is that they cloud your mind and do not allow you to think clearly. You are so consumed by fixation that all else becomes trite and pedestrian. Nothing is as important as fixing your fixation. Everyone needs to know about it, and every ounce of everyone's energies need to be as consumed as yours with making sure that this fixation is taken care of and done so quickly. Not only that, but everything becomes twisted, and as with the hammer, everything becomes a nail, or in your case, the object of your fixation, or maybe more accurately, your obsession. Most people become overwhelmed with just one fixation, but you, Mr. President, have several which absorb much of your time. It is a wonder you have time to do anything else because of these issues. And unfortunately, the twisted thinking brought about by your fixations has caused you to see things that are not there and declare as verified things that simply cannot be. One example serves to prove my point. The President of Russia has publicly admitted that he wanted you in the White House and is pleased that you are president. One of your fixations, among others, is the fact, according to you, that you and you alone won the race for president. No one played a part in helping you accomplish this feat. Therefore, Russia could not have worked on your behalf because you do not need any help. What's more, they would not help you in the future because you have been so hard on them due to all of the sanction and other things you have done to them since taking office. Of course, your predecessor or Congress did the vast majority of the things for which you take credit, but that's another issue. The Democratic Party, on the other hand, cannot win the White House without major support from others. Therefore, you claim that Russia is backing the Democratic Party against you. This, in spite of the President of Russia's support of you. This twisted logic on your part allows you to salve two of your fixations, winning on your own and attacking the Democratic Party. Regardless of how absurd it seems to anyone else, it makes sense to you and therefore must be true.